Today, Integr8 is a strategic company within the BCX Group, which is regarded by the IDC as the largest ICT services company in Southern Africa, employing over 7,500 people across the continent, into the UAE and the UK.
To understand where we are going, it is important to know where we have come from. This is how it all began. We started the company in 2001. It was just after the dot-bomb crash. We each had written down that we had 150,000 Rand that we could inject into this startup business. Integr8 manage the technology, the people and processes for many of the leading countries' organizations. Our model in 2001 essentially consisted of a man in a van. We used to send a technician who used to go out in his car, used to go to the site, used to fix the computers, the client's network, the infrastructure. We were the first South African-based business to deploy a nerve center on African soil.
The nerve center is a hybrid of people, processes and technologies, whereby we're able to plug into our clients and our customers' IT environment,
and remotely can manage, maintain and feel the pains and pressures of any sort of change that happens in that client's IT environment.
It's no longer about big versus small, it's about fast versus slow. Our focus is on delivery and speed of that delivery. Companies will plug into Integr8's infrastructure, people, processes.
What Integr8 is doing has not been done before.
It's not just the nerve center. There's professional services teams, highly skilled, trained project managers to manage processes, manage transitions, manage transformations of any IT environment.
We're giving small and medium business, as well as big business, access to services and applications that were previously only affordable to the large enterprise clients. Integr8 is the largest privately owned IT infrastructure management company on the African continent.
But it's not really important what we say about ourselves, but what our clients say.
Some of our clients include
Mondi,
JTI,
Pan-African Parliament,
Amadeus.
They absolutely run my entire IT in this organization. An outsourced model is quite a delicate one, because you're allowing another culture and another company's staff to infiltrate your whole organization. And this is why it's so important to get the right outsourced company. The Integr8 staff became Amadeus people. And in fact, my clients can't tell the difference. They carry my brand. It's good to be able to leave the office and lock behind you knowing that somebody is looking after you.
Cloud-based computing is essentially taking the day-to-day business applications, predominantly email, and getting it served from you from the internet. We now connect, control, monitor and manage a company that is located anywhere in the world. We've invested heavily into technology and services that will allow our customers to have the use of technology without owning it and on demand. Access to the hardware and the software and the services of a technology that previously would have taken them weeks to get access to.
Master Currency,
Sun International,
Fabiani,
Nando's. Integr8 manage the ICT environment of Nando's. We give Nando's the ability to contact a 24/7 manned call center. If they've got issues on their network, if they've got issues on their desktops, their servers, the internet's down, they're getting hacked, they can't send email, they will phone us, and the person taking the call has the technology and the skill set to take control of that customer's device. If we cannot fix the problem remotely over the internet, we have technology experts that will go to the site, take control of that device and fix that issue. We even go a level further than that. What we did is we implemented tools that will do exception-based monitoring. So the customer's network will feed back to Integr8 and it will let us know if it's feeding any pressures or pains.
Fidelity,
Club Travel,
Sizwe in Saluba,
the Kelly Group.
We chose to move to Integr8 with three major reasons in mind. Number one was cost. By moving to Integr8, we were able to improve our cost basis in terms of what it costs us to deliver infrastructure services. Number two was innovative solutions. We actually saw an improvement in our levels of service, the quality of service, and the volumes of calls coming into our environment based on the innovative solutions that the Integr8 team put in place, which then had an impact on the cost basis. Number 3 was a very engaged and willing senior leadership team. We felt that our company really did count.
ATM solutions.
Goldfields.
Integr8 is able to scale from a client's perspective. A client that we currently working on is Goldfields, where we're designing, implementing and deploying on a global scale Goldfields' complete Active Directory and Exchange environment. We're dealing with Goldfields in Peru, in Australia, in Venezuela, in the States, throughout Africa, and we're building a centralized network for the entire Goldfields group. That's where Integr8 IT Professional Services gets involved and is able to design, deploy and maintain complex global infrastructures for enterprise clients. Ideal Fasteners.
Netcare. JHI.
When I started with the company 3 years ago, we said let's go into a joint support methodology, therefore the co-sourcing. We had some JHI resources, some Integr8 resources. We make use of Integr8's system, and why I'm doing that is, or why I did that is that the Integr8 resources feel part of JHI, because it's very easy if something goes wrong to blame, it's them, it's not us. So what we created was teams, regardless who paid your salary, we're all part of one team. I think one of the biggest advantages of co-sourcing is the sharing of risks. Together, we actually work on better ideas and better ways to do business.
Supercare. Bidvest.
SLAs have transformed from being reactive hourly based is to be proactive outcome based service level agreements.
We actually go to MTN and we tell them for a set outcome based fee we will manage your network, and then we try, and instead of increase our time, we try decrease our time. So we try to get efficiencies from managing that network using technology and tools, and obviously the best people.
The client wants a particular outcome, a particular service at a particular uptime, and Integr8 guarantees those uptimes with penalty clauses.
Integr8 in 2005 established an asset rental business where customers can rent their hardware, their software and their services all within the Integr8 group.
They'll always be on the latest version of their particular software or their particular hardware that they require. From a CFO's perspective, there's continual cost predictability.
We've spent 10 years building a company.
IT is all about timing. It's about hitting it exactly at the right time.
After 10 years, we've now got a platform to grow, and only now are we actually ready to leave those starting blocks.
We have the people, the processes, and the technology to be able to provide that to our customers in the most effective, efficient, and cost-effective way.
I'm excited about where we've come from. I'm excited about where we're at, but even more so, I'm excited about where we're actually going as a business.
Today, Integr8 is... Sorry. How would I tell you? Today... Okay, just give me 1 sec. sorry, Doug, that's immature. The RDC. Employing over 7,500 people. Sorry. Sorry.